The Abyss Order. Enemies of the human race. Even the underground networks rarely come across any information on them. With that said, it was a bit of a...
Really? That quickly? You really...
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animo God Barbados, why exactly do you need the help of mere humans?
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides only in performing this duty.
Go forth and establish a...
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone...
However it may have... Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a blessing or a curse? But we digress. We have tracked the Abyss Mage to the vicinity of the wine...
I cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
Leave it all to me. Steady as stone.
Hoverboard on the road. Right. Spin blade! Yeah, yeah.
Huh? What's this? After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's lair? But Jane and Master Diluc are no doubt aware of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly churls, but it should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach Storm Terror's lair.
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any direct confrontation.
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility to alter our course of action. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to...
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The Traveler, of course.
The Traveler?
Correct. But you have a much more precious forte. The impurities in the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power. Which means...
You tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Dvalin is like when he's ticked off. She'll be swallowed whole before she even gets to lift a finger.
Hey. Nice plan. Worth a shot.
I am with you on...
Oh, so we just...
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's...
And so... Epic actions of brave heroes finally leads to this 11th hour.
Is this an answer from this world? Twin blade!
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
It's a storm barrier. It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me. Although this wooden lyre is all I have. I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm wait, what is that?
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
The stage will need to be cleared before I can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly trail camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Get moving!
As a dutiful maid would. Leave it all to me.
Disappear!
Not too far now. Something's wrong.
Confess! Yeah!
Farewell!
The hilly trolls usually do not venture into air. It puts a heavy burden on their bodies.
The Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we are presumably spreading their forces to halt our plans.
Without further ado, I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
It actually opened! You're not entirely useless, Tone Deaf Bard.
This is it. We are now entering Storm Terror's lair. Watch yourselves. Let's move.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair. The gate is enormous compared to us. But still, Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Oh. You do have a point. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
I suppose we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins? Either way, if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I tagged along after all. Well, that and also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Want me to join?
I'll keep this close.
Not too far now.
I'll race you there!
Windblade!
Look, a wind current! It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Oh, we can't advance any further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now. These ruins even predate the existence of the Mondstadt is a city it was ruled. Anyway, I'll sing you that story when we have a chance in the future.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act. If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins around here.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
You do have a point. light actuating ceremony does work magic. It looks like one of the 3 halos above has now become solid ground. Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Farewell! Too slow!
With the wind! Cyclone!
Time to say hello.
Be free!
this an answer from this world?
Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned. Steady as stone.
Farewell!
All in a day's work.
Stay free!
Leave it all to me, as a good knight should.
Wind blade!
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground. 1 more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Wind blade!
Is this an answer from this world? A reward on the road.
Farewell!
Wind blade!
All in a day's work.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Be free! Wind blade!
Careful. Some Saurians like to hide in chests like this. Probably an introvert thing.
Leave it all to me.
It's done! Paimon thinks we should venture onward from here.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master D. accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
As for Master Jean, what about the tone?
It's freedom.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king. And its citizens enjoy the most freedom of— I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Look! There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back! They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots! Getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer. And condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Shattering them will create acceleration currents. I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled. Shatter the condensed animo orbs to create acceleration currents. I know it's hard to tell amidst the barrage of bullets, but this is the only way. Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very... Brace yourselves! Tainted blood clot on his neck. Celestinum Finale Termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step. Tainted blood clot on his neck.
This place is gonna collapse!
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that. That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact,
Aftermath? Here? What happened?
while Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise. I detected the Hilly Churls were moving closer to the city a while back.
Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. Me too. But I have a strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone... There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-da!
Let the magic begin!
Yeah!
Are you running away?
That was unexpected!
Compare! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects!
cornered! Claim these souls! Locked on! I got him cornered!
Nice and spicy.
Don't get too close! Hi! Okay! Huh?
Let them.
Absurd! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
You're toast!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Rain cutter!
Time to act.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Let me weave you a verse. Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Don't stay out in the this morning. Don't. Oh. We have to the. I could. My dream. The smiles on the 50. So, I don't like it. Oh! Come on. Go, Barbara, go. This is the. Don't. I. Is a. Ouchie. We.
Here we go. The crisis. Advent. Roll up, youngsters. What? This storm.
Long live the heroes. Many traits. I hope.
So stormed every cloud for that, as long as...
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the...
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up after the battle?
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make the... If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls that same day...
Inside the...
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the... Except for me, of course, through various means. The situation is this. The Abyss Order...
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes. And it was this very...
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain... there's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call... Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
One minute I see Kaya, the next he's slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. Are you sure? Because that sounds like exactly what he'd say to talk himself out of... But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rump... Hi, Sarah. What? So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind...
Paimon thinks it...
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is... Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever... That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the... Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon... I'm not really in a position to speak, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mons. Fortunately, everything...
Now the Fatui have... They must be annoyed that this time they even lost their best excuse to pressure the knight. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing. And on the...
Sounds like quite the story. So, we cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church is always... The Holy Lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
How could this Holy Lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again!
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the Holy Lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone deaf, Barb! Hey, don't go!
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirky wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue. So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Fenty!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake. I wouldn't say he's alright, I found you lying unconscious outside that bar to wake. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient.
He left? Already? Where'd he—
The symbol of Mondstadt's here. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti. It's probably
The wind amongst the branches is good. I said this isn't something I'm meant to discuss with, as you know. Visions are in truth.
allergenes. Paimon.
That's because this is a secret that only— Instead, each Archon it's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent—
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive—
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya?
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would— how should I— 500 years ago, I knew her well. But you see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after— But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon, and if you seek the rest of the 7, you should head for Mondstadt's— He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a—
In any case, this year's rite of descension is
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye! We're
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep. Traveler, as you set off on your journey once again, the birds of Tevat, the songs, the destination is not everything. So Great. So, that's— If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single climb.
That Fatui—
She wanted to have the slightest—
So they're just gonna—
The Fatui possess—
Speaking of he said—
Yes, the Tsarits— If you want to chat, now's the time. Up till the end, as such. I just hope that before I begin— If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stay— Well then, Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Everything's ready. Let's go!